Hey everybody, Alex from SeemsGoodMagic.com here. Back doing Swiss, Dragons of Tarkir, Fate Reforged. Secure the Waste is the rare, very good one. So we'll first pick that. Other good cards in here. We've got the Behemoth, Drowner, Sandcrafter Mage. Those are about it. Let's first pick our Sweet Expo. Alright. Follow-up pick. Well, on color, we have Aven Sunstriker, which is pretty good. What's the best card in the pack? Probably the Stampeding Elkherd. Could make a warrior-heavy deck, I guess. I'm trying to think how good Sunstriker is. It's only okay. It's not insane. Double Striking Flyer is pretty good. I think Elkherd is quite a bit stronger. But is it worth... Well, that's actually interesting. Could just cut white by taking this. Elkherd's pretty good. Guess I'm going to go Elkherd. Not necessarily going to force green just because of that. I think I would just rather have Elkherd than a Sunstriker. Alright. Best card in the pack, I guess, is probably the Mischief Kirin, so we'll take that. Nothing else too crazy in here. Strong Arm Monk seems like a card that's going to work really well with Secure the Waste, but still think I'd rather have a Mischief Kirin. Okay, so we have Herald of Dramoka, which works okay with Secure the Waste. We have Bowmasters, which puts us deeper in green, but is definitely a card I like a lot. Graceblade Artisan, which is kind of a build-around. So really it's Bowmasters versus Herald of Dramoka. I mean, currently our two white picks are, well, yeah, I guess they're better than Stampeding Elkherd. But I like Bowmasters more than Herald of Dramoka. I'm going to take Bowmasters here. Yeah, it puts us deeper green. But I still think I'd rather have a Bowmaster. Okay, Survivalist is a good pickup here. I'm going to take that. I love this card. So pretty happily taking that. A couple other, well, Great Teacher's Decree is playable, especially with Secure the Waste. And Sabertooth Outrider might be the strongest card in the pack. But we'll take Survivalist. I'm cool with that. Alright, so now we have Guardian Shieldbearer, Sandstorm Charger. There's a Cunning Breeze Dancer too, which is good. And Inspiring Call. I guess we have quite a few. Well, we have 3 +1/+1 counter cards right now. That's interesting. There's a lot of +1/+1 counters in green and white. I think I'm actually, oddly enough, I think I'm taking Inspiring Call here. My main reason is Guardian Shieldbearer and Sandstorm Charger are both cards where I could see myself cutting them. Same with Inspiring Call, but it's early enough where if I can make an Inspiring Call work, I think that could work really well for us. Mischief Kirin this late is a very nice sign for white. I think we're in the right colors. I feel like we are. Seeing like a, what was that, a 7th pick, yeah, 7th pick Mischief Kirin and like 5th pick Inox Survivalist. I feel as though we're going to be able to make this work. Okay, now we have, wow, wait a second. That's a late Drowner. We also have Yearling and Segmented Crotique, but that's a little bit crazy, actually. Is that an 8th pick Drowner? I mean, I guess Yearling, yeah, Yearling and Crotique aren't on the same level as Drowner. I'm just going to take Drowner. I mean, maybe I am supposed to be 3-color with blue. I mean, if Drowner's 8th pick, that's like pretty obscene. Alright, now I think I just take Student of Ojutai, which is a nice body, on color with our Curans and secure the waste. Orator of Ojutai, not exactly what I'm looking for most of the time. But Student is actually pretty good. I mean, you can splash for Drowner. I wouldn't have an issue doing that. It's not insane on the splash, but it's doable. Alright, we can take Glaring Aegis. Yeah, I guess that's better for our deck than a Custodian would be, so okay. Good with the Graceblade Artisan, definitely. Just going to take a Territorial Rock here. It's not a terribly exciting pick, but playable, and it cuts white. Alright, tabled Graceblade Artisan, which is actually pretty cool with Glaring Aegis. Maybe we'll play it. Maybe we'll try and make it work. We don't know yet. Alright, take a Mystic Meditation. Second to last pick, Dragon's Eye Sentry. Not much of a main deckable card, but you can sideboard it in certain matches. Pretty nice start. Nothing like Omega Bomby, but just like all around, all of our picks are pretty good. Like, I definitely like Secure the Way Still, Stampeding Elkherd. Those are, you know, nice sort of mid to late game cards. Bowmaster is solid. Double Mischief Kieran is pretty nice. So we're off to a pretty good start with pack 1. And maybe if we see another Artisan and another Aegis, go for like a little mini Graceblade Artisan theme. I haven't really done that. I don't think it's a great strategy, but you can definitely annihilate some people if you go for it. Like, even Conifer Strider seems like a card that's pretty awesome with Glaring Aegis. Makes it a 6/4 hexproof. Taps something down. I'm a big Avatar of the Resolute fan, and it actually has some pretty decent synergies in our deck right now. Otherwise, there is a pacifism in here, which is removal. Yeah, pacifism is removal, and if there's one thing this deck's lacking right now, it is removal. I like pacifism a lot, but I don't really feel comfortable passing Avatar of the Resolute. I've just had so many good experiences with this card. It really is a nice... It's like just such an efficient beater, and Reach and Trample is a great ability mashup. There's just a lot of things tacked onto this card. Like 3 abilities basically for just a really nice cost. But passing pacifism, it even has synergy with our Inspiring Call too. Jeez. I'm going to take the Avatar. I do want the pacifism too. I could see the argument for taking a pacifism there. I'm not going to argue against that. Alright, now there's a Shieldhide Dragon or a second Stampeding Elkherd. I kind of am feeling the Shieldhide Dragon. I just have a soft spot for this card. I think it's a great card. I think Stampeding Elkherd is very good too. But the lifelink on this is really relevant, in my opinion. Sometimes you just need lifelink. I don't think we'll table the Elkherd. I kind of hope we table the Servant, because it's really good with the Avatar. But I'm going to take Shieldhide Dragon. Alright, another Sunstriker, but we're looking at Sandcrafter Mage, I think. Just a great card. It's going to have great synergy with Avatar the Resolute, Inspiring Call. Hopefully table Conifer Strider or Sunstriker, but not exactly convinced that's going to happen. Interesting. Alright, so we have Conifer Strider. Best cards are Swift Warkite and Twin Bolt. Conifer Strider is going to work well with, I guess, Sandcrafter Mage, so not insane in this deck. I guess it works well with Stampeding Elkherd, getting the trample. Could just hate something. We're on good track with playables right now. I'm not entirely convinced I'm going to need a Conifer Strider. Like, I could just hate a Warkite. It's just a really good card. Or I could hate the Twin Bolt. Although it's not insane against us, but it is a removal spell. think I'm just going to hate the Twin Bolt. I don't care enough about a Conifer Strider here. And Twin Bolt's just a really nice card. It's not like busted against us, but anything that keeps our Mischief Kierans alive, I like. I'm kind of already drifting out of the Graceblade Artisan plan. It's pretty tough to make that plan work. I think you would have to see, I would expect minimum 2, but you really want like 3 Graceblade Artisans, because the auras aren't hard to find. It's really the artisans that are the ones. They should have made them common, I think, and then that would have actually been a strategy people would have gone for. I think because they're uncommon, it's just a bit too difficult to consistently make an aura deck. I'm a big Beastbreaker fan, so we're just going to slam that here. Very excellent beatdown card. Definitely don't care about any of these. I think I'm just going to hate the summons, which I think is the best card. Okay. Dromoka Warrior. We also have Dromoka's Gift, but we're looking like we're going to be an actual beatdown deck. Pretty effective looking one, so let's take the Dromoka Warrior. I actually like Dromoka's Gift too, but Warrior gives us a little bit more formidable action. Probably already cut the Artisan. Like I said, we're doing pretty good on playables right now. Depending on what we wheel, of course, but we're off to a pretty good green-white beatdown start. I guess I would prefer to not main deck the Territorial Rock in my beatdown deck. And Student of Ojutai isn't ideal in a beatdown deck either. But everything else seems pretty good. I don't regret the Shieldhide Dragon over the Elkerd. Like I said, I really think the lifelink aspect of this might be overlooked at times. All right, Scale Blessing versus Herald. I feel like Scale Blessing has the synergy we're looking for, since it works with Inspiring Call, it works with Avatar. Yeah, I'm going to take Scale Blessing here over Herald. I think Herald's good too, but and actually Obscuring Ether wouldn't be bad either, but it just feels like Scale Blessing is right for this deck. It really does. Okay, so we can take Guardian Shieldbearer. I think because it's cheaper, it's a little bit better than Tactician. They might actually be like equal power level. I feel like Shieldbearer is a little bit better because of the Inspiring Call and Avatar. And you can play it as a 2-drop. I feel like synergistically, it just works better with more cards in our deck. Ooh, we did table the Servant, so I'm going to take that over the Artillerist. Servant's in, for sure. This is a Servant deck. I like it. Let's cut the Rock already. I don't need a... Well, actually, the Glaring Aegis do, in fact, get better in a beatdown deck. And we have 0 pieces of removal right now. Alright, I'll take a second one, just in case I need those. Alright, take 3 of them, I guess. I don't need to Shape the Sands, I'll just hate a Kindled Fury. Alright, so we have 0 pieces of removal, which is not good, as you might imagine. Other than that, we have a very nice synergistic deck. So, if I can just pick up some removal out of this third pack, like, I wouldn't even mind some Hunt the Weeks. That would be nice with our +1/+1 counter theme. Crux of Fate. Oh, jeez. I gotta take Sandblast here. I need removal. Even though you're beatdown, Sandblast isn't ideal in the beatdown, but removal is removal. Crux of Fate. Alright, well, we're passing a board wipe, which is not good. Now we're gonna have to play around it. You have to play around it now. That's worrisome, but I still gotta take Sandblast. Our deck needs it. Like I said, 0 pieces of removal at the moment. Hope to wheel, well, Frontier Mastodon, I don't feel like we can get that Ferocious very easily. So probably Inoc Guide wheels, and I'd like to take that just for more of the +1/+1 counter theme. A bear with a counter. I like it. Okay. Jeez. Cloud Form too. We've got Sky Captain here, which fits in the theme a little bit. Wandering Champ, which doesn't have the synergies with the ability, but is a 2-mana 3/1. Which might be better for a beatdown plan. But Sky Captain's pretty good in this deck, too. Feral Cruciak's not bad either. I feel like we're more likely to wheel Sky Captain. I'm going to take the Champ. Like I said, I feel like we're more likely to wheel the Sky Captain. And 2-mana 3/1 is very aggressive, so... Sky Captain's got better synergies, but Champ is going to fit our aggressive theme a little bit better. Shamanic Revelation. We have a lot of creatures. We could make that work. We don't have a lot. I mean, we're not going to be able to gain life off of it very much, though. But green-white card draw, or green card draw, is pretty nice. There's also a Ruthless Instincts and Soul Summons. I mean, Shamanic Revelation is not exactly a beatdown card. It's more of a control card. I bet it's pretty sick with Secure the Wastes. I could see that. I may just want Ruthless Instincts too. It's nice to just push damage through. I think I'm going to take Ruthless Instincts. I actually like Shamanic Revelation, but this just doesn't strike me as the right deck for it. Alright, Hunt the Week, we're slamming here. We need some more removal. Hunt the Week's a really nice one for our +1/+1 counter theme. That's a Reach of Shadows, too. Although I guess Hunt the Week, Hunt the Week's not insane in here, but it's still certainly good enough. Alright, Formless Nurturing, definitely. I like the Dragonbell Monk, too, but Formless Nurturing fits our theme better, so we'll take that. Alright, we can take Pressure Point. Yeah, I guess not much else to take. It's on color, it does something. Cantrips. Alright, here's an Inoc Guide, which we're going to take over the Barricade and the Cleric. How many Enter the Battlefield effects do I have? I don't have a ton. I have a couple. I'm going to take the Guide. It just feels right in this deck. Guide number 2, taking it. We want to play 17 lands. This deck does not appear to be one that requires 18. Let's start cutting cards we probably don't want or need. I definitely like the Inspiring Call at this point. I think it's actually pretty good in here. And the Scale Blessing. So let's cut probably Pressure Point or Student of Ojutai. Student's just not, I said wasn't really fitting in with our beatdown theme, so let's take the Inoc Guide. Alright, Huge Stone Retainer actually seems great in this deck now, with just the quantity of cheap spells we have. I really think we can make this work. So, maybe we cut the Pressure Point for it. Granted, we're low on removal, but we have Sandblast, Ruthless Instincts, and Hunt the Week now. And I guess Scale Blessing's a combat trick too. Alright, let's cut the Pressure Point. Huge Stone Retainer. Although Pressure Point Huge Stone is a thing. So this is really like 5 mana, I guess. But that's okay. I think we'll hate a Harsh Sustenance. Might want to hate the Emissary instead. These can be annoying. Humble Defector. That's a pretty late one. Take that. Skirmisher. I mean, we are beat down, and we have +1/+1 counters, but I like this 23 card deck better than... Although Skirmisher Huge Stone is the thing. Well, I mean, we'll take it, but I don't think I want to play it in here. I don't really care about any of these. Guess that's maybe the most playable. Take the land. Alright. So we have a good deck. I do like our deck thematically. Its main weakness, of course, being the lack of removal. But We certainly have enough finishers. And we have enough aggression, I would say. Inoc Guides as just +1/+1 counter bears, I think is actually still fine. Yeah, I don't think there's anything else I really need here. This looks like a pretty good deck. This is a creature too. How many things do we have for Inspiring Call? We have and Scale Blessing. Let's just do a little quick counter count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 technically, but not often. 12. Wow. That's a lot. 12 of our, like, 17 creatures are counter-based, potentially. It's pretty impressive. I like it. All right. Well, I mean, this is our deck. So, I'm going to play it like this. No fixing. Besides the guide, I guess. But I think we're probably just going to go 9-8. I mean, I need white early. I need double green, too. But I don't want to do 10-7, even though that's what they're going to want me to do. I like 9-8. I mean, I don't have any double white. But I have 2-drop. I want to just be able to cast them on turn 2. This deck needs to pressure pretty quick since we don't have a lot of removal or late game. So in that sense, it's not an insane deck. It's not like it's busted by in any sense. But it's got some cool synergies in it, which I like a lot. And I like having the survivalist, so we have some, like, you know, versatility in our removal. We can at least take out artifacts and enchantments. Monuments definitely see play. And we have Sandblast and Ruthless Instincts and Hunt the Weak, so we can kill some things. Just can't kill a lot of things. But this is the deck. So running it like this, and we'll see you round 1.